If you want a religion, essentially, when somebody says, I'm religious, they always say, I'm a believer, isn't it?
Today, we're diving into a question that's often asked but rarely explored deeply. What's the difference between religion and spirituality? Both claim to lead us toward truth, peace, and the divine. Yet the paths they offer look very different. Let's explore why.
So religion essentially means belief in something. Whenever somebody says, I'm a religious person, they refer to themselves as believers. Yes? Believers.
Religion is a structured belief system. It usually includes scriptures, rituals, prayers, festivals, codes of conduct, and a shared community. It gives people identity, values, and a connection to something greater than themselves. It says, this is the path, follow it, and you will find God. For many, religion brings comfort, meaning, and guidance. It answers life's big questions. Who created us? What is our purpose? What happens after death? But religion tends to focus on external practices. It tells us what to believe, how to worship, what's sacred, and sometimes what is forbidden. It gives us a set of instructions, but whether we personally experience the divine is a different matter.
Spirituality is not some nonsense up there. It is about becoming available to life process in its fullest possibility. Not just to the physicality, not just to the mentality, to becoming available to life process in its fullest scope. This is spirituality.
Spirituality, on the other hand, is more personal and inward. It's not about belonging to a group, it's about exploring your inner self. Where religion often says, believe this, spirituality says, discover for yourself. Spirituality isn't tied to any one tradition, temple, or book. It's the desire to go beyond the surface, beyond identity, ego, and conditioning, to understand life as it truly is. It encourages inner growth, meditation, mindfulness, awareness, and direct connection to the divine, without a middleman. It's not about what you call God, it's about feeling the presence within. Here's where the tension often comes in. Religions over time can become rigid. They defend tradition, structure, and authority. Spirituality, however, questions everything. It doesn't care about labels, it cares about truth. A spiritual person might meditate deeply, feel one with existence, but may not follow any religion. This can make religious systems uncomfortable, because spirituality can't be easily controlled or defined. But it's not a war, it's just two different approaches. So, what's the fundamental difference? Well, religion is about belief, while spirituality is about experience. Religion is often focused on God as something outside of us, whereas spirituality is focused on the divine as something within us. Religion gives you rules to follow, but spirituality gives you questions to explore. Religion is usually collective, built around community, tradition, and ceremony. On the other hand, spirituality is deeply personal, built around awareness, growth, and transformation. Neither is automatically right or wrong, you know. It really depends on how we approach them. Religion and spirituality don't have to be enemies. In fact, many spiritual people start within a religion and then gradually go deeper. Religion can offer a foundation, a language, a structure, a culture. But spirituality is the living essence within that structure. The danger comes when religion becomes a habit and spirituality is forgotten. Because without spirituality, religion can become dry, repetitive, and hollow. But when spirituality is present, even a simple ritual can become powerful and alive. So here's what I want to leave you with. Religion is the outer form. Spirituality is the inner flame. One can guide your actions, and the other transforms your being. You don't have to choose between them, but you do have to be honest with yourself. Are you just following, or are you truly seeking? Because spirituality begins the moment you stop asking, what should I believe? And start asking, what is the truth of my own experience? If this spoke to you, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're on a spiritual path, Subscribe to Mystic Realm for more content like this. See you in the next video.